God, thank you so much for bringing us together. Thank you for giving us this great weather this morning. It's so cool to see the faces of the people that have committed themselves to you, God, bright and early. Thank you for waking us up this morning. God, we got to come together and pray for just the state of our world, God. Pray for the mission that you've assigned us, God. God, I pray that we can be focused on you. God, the world is just really hurting right now, and that, we can see that they need you, God. And God, there's so many things to be focused on right now. But God, I can see that you're working through this, and even when I can't see it, God, I know that you're working through this, God. I pray that you can give us wisdom, God. Give our leaders wisdom, God. Give the leaders of your kingdom wisdom and insight on how to guide your people through this. God, give the leaders of our country wisdom. I pray that we can be focused on your mission so that we can reach people who need you, people who would commit acts of racism, God, or be subject to it, God, and people who need you and all these things, God. God, people who, I pray that we can reach people who need you, who are sick or who have lost people. I pray that we can reach them and so that they can feel your comfort. God, I pray that we can be a light to this world. God, I pray that you can continue to comfort and strengthen us as your people. I pray that that we can have the insights and wisdom on how to have the conversations with people and convert the hearts, God. God, thank you for bringing us together again. It's been a while, and I'm grateful to just be strengthened and given the joy and encouragement of being with the body again. We love you, God, and in Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen. Father, as we're out here this morning, I just want to ask you, Lord, as you look down, please see our hearts. Father, it is because of faith in you, it is because of our conviction that you are sovereign over everything. That God, that you work, that you move, that you act, that we are here. God, I know that there is so much despair, confusion, and fear right now, not only in America, but across the world. Father, with everything that's been happening in 2020, what a crazy year. But God, with this, Lord, I think it's an eye-opener. It is a reminder. And certainly for us, we want to, first of all, respond by turning our attention to you. God of heaven, we pray that you, as you look down on our world and all of the chaos in it, that your heart, Father, would be filled with compassion for us. Lord, you could judge us all at any time, Lord. And outside of Jesus, none of us will be able to stand. But I pray, Father, because I know you are compassionate. It's why you sent Christ. And I pray, Father, that you would fill our hearts with compassion as well. I pray, God, that you would that your love and your compassion will spill out from us, Lord. I pray that your love and compassion spilling out from us will make a huge difference in our world. God, I plead with you, help our hearts to break just as your heart breaks. Help our hearts, Father, to feel just as your heart feels. God, because you see all this stuff. You see all the despair. We only see what's on the news, God. You see what's not on the news. You see the stuff that doesn't make the headlines. You see the stuff, Father, that honestly would go completely ignored. God, you see it all. And Father, I pray that we can have a greater sensitivity than we've ever had, that it would move me and compel me when I walk past someone to offer them the gift of the good news. God, my heart is too much like stone in this area. It's too easy for me to pass people and not think about it. And I ask that you would work in us to will and to act according to your good purpose. Please, Eternal Father, there's just so much happening that we're honestly not smart enough. You know, we're not smart enough to figure out all of the details. We can solve the problems we see, but we can't solve the problems we don't see, Father. And you see it all. Please, I beg that you would pour out your Spirit on this group of people. As our prayers go up to you, God, I ask that you would hear the petitions and the requests that we have made in unison today. I pray that you hear the petitions we've made for our country. I pray that you hear the petitions that we've made for people who are sick and ill. That you would hear the petitions that we have made, Father, for our church, for our unity, and the petitions we've made, Father, for us to make an impact and to make a difference. Please, Eternal God, work in ways that will amaze us. Work in ways, Father, that will blow our minds. And like Mark mentioned earlier, give us the sight to see when you're doing things. Give us the sight to recognize it, that we can say, yes, that is my God in action. Please, Eternal God, I pray that you will help us to have greater faith than we have even now. I pray, Father, that faith and the impact of that faith will have make a tremendous difference, Lord, in the places where we work, in the places where we live, Father, in our neighborhoods, our cities. Please, Eternal Father, work in us to be a light. Work in us, Father, to radiate. We can't be a light if we're not radiating Christ. And so please radiate him in us. Help us reflect his glory with ever-increasing glory, Father. I beg you, I pray all these things in your Son's name. Amen.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate y'all coming out.